count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed. Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teens scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Enigma TV. This is not Fall Guys. I have to change the title of this video. We trying out that Cyberpunk. This is the game that was removed from PlayStation.com, from the PlayStation Store. This is the game that they refunded everybody their money. This is a game that they said not to play because it's messed up. And in my game, I got a little booklet here that this is 2077, right? Also, y'all, I will be streaming some of my Now games on the Now service because my Now service is about to run out in 4 days, and I'm not renewing it for a while because I got Plus games to play and I got physical games to catch up on. I'm about to pick one major game on each system that I'm gonna play through. Right now on my PS4 it's gonna be Cyberpunk, and on PS5 it's probably gonna be going through the Big Planet. Grand Theft Auto is an all-the-time type game. Now it's running out tomorrow, so today and tomorrow today I might play a little bit of some of the games on my Now service before it runs out. But I just thought I'd try this one out. The birth of Night City. It all began with one man's vision. Richard Knight dreamed of a city free from poverty and crime and stifling regulations imposed by centralized governments. In addition, its city council would boast members of the largest corporations. Why? Well, they could run companies generating billions of euro dollars. Surely a city would be a no-brainer. Sunny Cali Megacorp's Big Tech. What could possibly go wrong? What? A History of Violence, 1990 to 2020. Y'all ready for this? This is the time period we're in. Actually, we're beyond this anyway. Between 1990 and 2020, the USA and the rest of the world are ravaged by two Central American wars. Nothing had happened. 3 corporate wars, and yes, an orbital war. No corner of the earth is left untouched. With each conflict more violent than the last, the demand for cyberware skyrockets. If that wasn't enough, Mother Nature wages its own war. Humanity's brazen exploitation of the planet's resources leads to irreversible climate disaster. In return, it gets acid rain, sandstorms, and desertification, and a plethora of drug-resistant pathogens. Some natural, some bioengineered in corporate labs. The America we know ceased to exist. Democracy crumbles, one after another. American states secede and declare themselves free nations. Damn, that's crazy shit. That's really what's probably gonna happen soon. You heard that shit? One after another, American states secede and declare themselves free nations. Ain't that crazy? An unprecedented financial crisis cripples the global financial markets. Thermonuclear war in the Middle East sends radioactive ash into the atmosphere, blanketing the entire globe in a toxic cloud of dust. And we're just getting warmed up. 2020 to 2023. August 20th, 2023. A date drilled into the skull of every school kid. A nuclear device explodes in the heart of Night City, obliterating the Arasaka Towers Corporation's North American HQ. It's the final straw in the fourth corporate war between Arasaka and Militech. Thousands caught in the blast radius die instantly. Tens of thousands more in the days following. The official death toll from radiation exposure is unknown. Around the same time, the legendary netrunner Rache Barton Moss is killed, leaving a nasty surprise as his last will and testament. His death triggers the release of thousands of viruses and malware into cyberspace. NetWatch, the net security agency, is unable to contain the damage. The global stock exchange plummets, international trade grinds to a halt, and the World Wide Web becomes a treacherous no man's land. 2024 to 2035, the aftermath. Is that where we at? No, we in 2077. We ain't even get there yet. Okay, we almost there, y'all. 2024 to 2035, the world pulls itself up by the bootstraps. Elizabeth Crest, President of the USA, declares nationwide martial law and nationalizes Militech, allowing her to maintain some semblance of order. Meanwhile, Japan and Europe are too preoccupied with their own problems to pay attention to what's happening in the land of the free. NetWatch constructs the Black Wall, a firewall separating the open net from the rogue AIs that have proliferated through cyberspace in the wake of Barton Moss's attack. In exchange for security, the public abandons vast swaths of knowledge and information to the anarchy of code beyond the wall. Corporations begin to aggressively privatize previously owned farmland. Disenfranchised and with nowhere to go, people begin to band together in sprawling groups and clans. Mobile and in need of work, these clans eventually specialize in transport. Soon, they take over the trade routes between the states. Decades of upheaval and displacement indirectly give rise to a new social class, the nomads. That's crazy. They really put a lot of thought into this story. You know that shit? This is a backstory. I just wanted to know what got us to 2077, you know what I'm saying? I read this in a book when I was thumbing through it the other day, and I say, that's interesting shit. And I never read it yet, so I wanted to take the time to read it before I see what this story is about. There's even a little detailed about each city. They got a little detailed book about each city. But I'll read that another day. Reconstruction, 2035 to 2070. American cities begin to rebuild. Night Corp offers free full-body cyberware conversations to people willing to work in radioactive zones. To meet the need of a newly booming population, dozens of mega buildings spring up from the rubble and debris. Damn. Under NetWatch's oversight, cyberspace becomes ever harder for netrunners to move unrestricted, and ever more complex structures hidden from public view. The World Wide Web becomes a thing of the past. Becomes a thing of the past. What? That's crazy. Determined to once again reunite the free states under one flag, the newly elected Rosalind Myers ignites one last war with the help of Militech, the so-called Unification War. Only Texas and Northern California, led by Night City, hold out. City Councilor Lucius Ryan strikes a deal with Arasaka. Soon enough, a gargantuan aircraft carrier enters Coronado Bay. The Myers-led NISA, New United States of America, damn, decides to back down. Recent years, 2070 to 2077. The warring states, with the exception of Texas, signed Unification Treaty ending the war. Night City becomes a free city independent of NASA, which is the new United States of America. Lucius Ryan, Night City's new mayor, grants a seat on the city council to Osaka for the first time since 2023. The Japanese is greeted in the Night City with open arms. It quickly begins rebuilding the headquarters and the corporate plaza on the very site where Osaka Towers once proudly stood. Once again, Night City bathes the free flow of capital. The rich in their jacuzzis, the poor in their cramped, filthy showers. Present day Night City. Night City is made up of 6 large districts divided into smaller sub-districts. Every district has its own style, unique history, and sites worth exploring. City Center, the headquarters of Night City's biggest corporations and its security hub. City centers are always abuzz with life, but here the entertainment industry is tailored to the whims of corporate employees, anything that would make them more productive. At the same time, Corporate Plaza is a militarized zone. A show of force, its very own MacTech's prevention system will shoot you for the minutest transgression. And if they don't get you first, a Cobalt agent or crooked NCPD cop will watch it. Once one of Night City's wealthiest districts, a slew of national catastrophes and little China, Haywood. Curious 2020s nostalgia in Haywood. This is where what once called the middle class now resides. The Well Springs waterfront in 2077's answer to Venice Beach. Loud, colorful, full of yachts and wannabe celebrities. To the east is the Glen. It's where you'll find yourself in Vista Del Rey and area run. Wait, baby, stay like that. Sit on him. Whoa. About to have to end this stream. This is Pacifica. It should have been heaven on earth. Investors went all in on Ultimate Night City Utopia. Beach access, swanky hotels, luxury retail, and 24/7 entertainment. Come the war of unification. Investors pull out. The city's playground for the rich becomes a jumble of pipe dreams and unfinished construction. Gangs are an opportunity to expand their turf. Night City tries to stop them, but eventually they cut their losses. The Voodoo Boys now rule over Pacifica, taking care of their home, protecting the district and keeping strangers out. And yet the entire section of districts is walled off, and nobody has the guts to see what goes on inside. This is crazy shit. So it's basically like, it's what used to be United States. Right? Like this shit. Hopefully the game explains a lot more into these, to what we're looking at. But as I read to y'all, just one. Oh, okay. Night City must just be LA in general, right? Night City is made up of 6 large districts divided into smaller sub-districts. Every district has its own unique history and sites worth exploring. Okay then. Let's get started. Night City. Seems like I like what they all about. But I can't decide what made a more interesting game stream. Then again, I could play the game and come back and try it from all angles. You know, if I end up liking it, I might decide in the first 10 minutes I don't like it. I doubt that. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Ooh, champagne, saw that shit?
They all three kind of resemble you.
Yeah, I know. Baby.